Welcome to episode 8, this secret series that accompanies the workshop, 10 reasons why I think that people don't monetize their speaking. I know that so many people are holding back from being more visible, from putting themselves forward for speaking events because they are terrified of all the technology pieces. The microphone, and do I take my own laptop, and do I need slides, and if so, what do they need to have, and what about the right wire that connects my laptop to the screen? Like, there are so many overwhelming potential stresses lurking in the back of people's brains. Firstly, I want to reassure you that there is usually some kind of engineer there. Whether or not they call themselves an engineer, it could be just somebody from the office who's like, I know, I've got your wire. What kind of computer have you got? They will have that person on hand. They will mic you up, they will take care of you. That will be part of the process, because ultimately the people who are booking you for speaking gigs want things to go smoothly. They don't want you to operate from a place of like, oh my gosh, and I can't hear, and oh, this is not working, and I can't what. They don't want you to be in that place. They do this all the time, hopefully. So put your trust and your faith in them. And as always, if you are somebody like me, I like to have my own laptop because I can operate it. I know how to work it, and it's just kind of in my comfort zone. Then absolutely do that. And you can get there early to make sure that all of these things are ironed out before you go live. The next thing I want you to do is to remove the pressure from doing this big all singing, all dancing moment. You know, we'll go back to the video. Now we're going to look at a slide. Now I'm going to do a dance. Now I'm going to read you something. Sometimes it doesn't have to be that complicated. Sometimes you can just stand there and deliver. It can be super simple. And if you hate slides, change the format. I think so many people don't put themselves in these speaking environments because they're like, I cannot think of anything worse than putting together a slide deck in a royal blue font and talking about pie charts and making it really boring. You don't have to do that. Remember, you can invent this, you can curate this in a way that feels really good. All you need to figure out is the transformation, is how you guide people from A to B, and what is that piece in the middle that you are there to facilitate. And I think sometimes this pressure of like leaping all over the stage and like having loud music and doing all of these things, it just doesn't need to be the case. If I haven't reiterated this enough, there are so many different places and spaces to be paid as a public, personal, paid speaker. From podcasts to interviews to panels to sitting on a sofa, from telly to radio, all different ways. And I really learned this when I was pregnant with my daughter. I was not in a position to be leaping about, but I knew that I still had talents and skills and transformations to facilitate. And so I just altered it in a way that worked for me. So for example, the Q&A, instead of like running around with a microphone, somebody else did that. And I sat and I rested my feet, and then people came up and had a conversation. There is always a way with this. If you are not following the playlist of the Secret series, absolutely do so. And equally, if you haven't watched the workshop yet, again, please do so. And I'll see you very soon with the next episode. Lots of love. Oh, and also have a look at Speak Up. It is now ready and live, and there are 3 ways to join. And if you want to really take this to the next level, this could be a fantastic option for you. Lots of love, and I'll see you next time. Bye.